Good evening, everyone. So wonderful to see you. Went by and the lady was going in the bathroom and she said I had to wait until she got back. I'm sorry. We just don't know. Oh, you're back already? All right, okay, good. 2, 3, 4, 1. All alone, here I stand, heart and heel, chin in hand, thinking what will I do without you? Did I know? Did I see? Did I drive her away from me? Did I cause her to be so untrue? The way she done me, it ain't fair. I think I'm losing on my head. Pay the price for the life that I choose. It's a red letter day for the blue. Before I know, you took a young man, turned him over. Then we rode down the road to misery. Well, she done me, it ain't fair. I think I'm losing on my head. Pay the price for the life that I choose. It's a red letter day. So much. So long, Ray, Louisiana, and never see me no more. $100, 30 days in the slammer. I'd rather hit the road. I've found that I'm gone crazy. Every day is the same. I'm gone to go to the city where nobody knows my name. But how many days can I walk this road from the levee to the farm? Wake up every morning in the same old place, only the leaving is left and gone. It's all gone. So long, oh, New Orleans, nothing but a waste of time. Hot nights down in the quarter took me my last dime. I count the waves and the water just like an old drunk bomb. Deep down Mississippi River, where's that all come from? How many days can I spend in the shadows hiding from the sun? Waiting for the night to spend your money on a point that never comes. No heart, no damn pity, I believe I'm headed home. One time before I'm leaving, I'm gonna roll them dice. If it comes in, I got no worries, I lose my life. How many days can I spend in the middle of the black concrete and cars? Been so cruel and care so little about a man that comes so far. Come so far. So long, rain, Louisiana, never seen me no more. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I play that song all the time now, but I always played at the old Mucky Duck because that was like, I think, the first song. They played on KPFT, that's the name station here. And it was probably the first song I ever got on the radio, was that song right there. And I came here and did my record release to one paying customer here. So, anyway, yeah, it's great to be back at the Mucky Duck, and just a wonderful place to play music and hear music, and so yeah, this is we'll do we'll do a bunch of the old songs. We'll do a couple of Charlie songs tonight. We'll do a couple. I'm obsessing about my piano songbooky songs. We might do a couple of those, and then lately it's been really fun to try and play any requests. We played last night in Lake Charles, and the man, they all they had was old ones that I hadn't thought about in 20 years. So that was a lot of fun. So, so yeah, we'll do all of that tonight. But this is a song that is an older song, but I had totally forgot about it. And my daughter, she said it was a song that she listened to a bunch, and I don't know how that happens now with the streaming and how it starts feeding you what you feed you, but that was a cool thing. And I said, that's a pretty good song. I got to learn that again. And so this is, Abigail got this back in the set. Every once in a while, I think about you and your strawberry hair. Little things we used to do. I even called your own number, but it wasn't the same. Some old stranger's voice on the answering machine, but the feelings remain after all this time. But those memories don't fade from the back of my mind. When I hear an old song and I'm with you again in that one-room apartment. We had time and we had plans, but plans fall through and dreams run dry. They just slowly disappear like some old teardrop from your eye. but the feelings remain after all this time, and those memories don't fade from the back of my mind. I don't know if I love you, I only think of you once in a while. But the feelings remain after all this time, and those memories don't fade from the back of my mind. Every once in a while I can hear you cry, and I'm saying I'm not ready, but I can't say why. I hear you got married, had a beautiful child. I only think about that once in a while. Good job. Thank you. Every night it's the same. I hear you calling my name. You're lying next to me. I give in to your charms. You disappear in my arms. I realize it's just a dream, but desperately I long to feel your touch. But you left me all alone in love. But now I shake the sleep from my head. I try to crawl out of bed. Today is just another day. I make the coffee for one. I turn the radio on, pretend that everything's okay. But desperately I long to feel your touch. But you left me all alone in love. But now I know there's no reason to smile. It's gonna take me a while. I still love you desperately, yeah. Desperately I long to feel your touch. But you left me all alone in love. But now I watch the sun going down. There ain't nobody around. I feel the night in the breeze. I keep on telling myself I don't need nobody else, and I can do as I please. But desperately I long to feel your touch. But you left me all alone in love. Now desperately I long to feel your touch. love, but now every night it's the same. I hear you calling my name, but I still love you desperately. I still love you, I still want you, love you desperately. I still love you. Thank you so much. And by way of George Strait, excellent. Man, so fun to have Jeff Queen back here. He left a few years ago to play with someone that plays more than 2 gigs a year, and it's hard to blame him, but I'm glad to have him back, you know. But, you know, let's play. This is one of the old ones that they hollered out last night that I ain't played in a while, so it was fun. Let's do the See You Around, which is weird for playing the beginning of the set, but anyway, it was fun. So long, see you around. No more see you around soon. Gonna see you in the evening when the sun goes down. See you in the rising moon. Mama loves baby and loves his mom. Take him in her arms. Things get heavy on you when they grow, and they'll up and be long gone. Then it's so long, see you around. No more see you around soon. Gonna see you in the evening when the sun goes down. See you in the rising moon. So long, James, smiling soul. Been a good friend of mine. Drank a lot of beer and we sang a lot of songs. Time to move on down that line. So long, see you around. No more to see you around soon. Gonna see you in the evening when the sun goes down. See you in the rising moon. I see St. Peter at the pearly gates had a face of a red-headed girl. And it's so long, see you around. No more to see you around soon. Gonna see you in the evening when the sun goes down. See you in the rising moon. Gonna see you in the evening when the sun goes down. See you in the rising moon. That sound last night was so horrible, but I couldn't hear any of the wrong notes that I played, and now I can hear them all. Yeah, it's kind of a good and a bad, really, or bad and a bad. I guess I finally settled down. At last, all the smoking and the drinking is a thing of the past. Never do the crazy things that I used to, but I never say never when it comes to you. I know that I should probably stay away. What the hell am I doing here anyway? Problem is I got no follow through, but I never say never when it comes to you. I know I'm being foolish, but I don't really care. I know that you don't love me, but you just want somebody there. But I just can't resist you. When you're near, I could feel the devil whispering in my ear. Told myself so many times that I was through, but I never say never when it comes to you. I know I'm being foolish, but I don't really care. I know that you don't love me, but you just want somebody there. I never do another line of cocaine. I'm never going back to Laredo again. Never do the crazy things that I used to, but I never say never when it comes to you. Thank you very much. That's a newer song. I appreciate that. All righty. That's all I had to begin with. I have no idea what we'll do now, but we'll figure it out together. What's that? You bet. I love that song. That's like one of my favorite songs that I have that just I'm glad you know it, but I don't know a lot of folks do. Leanne Womack recorded it and did a beautiful job of it, but it wasn't a single. But thank you so much. Well, you're in luck. Yes, it was D. That's right. You're standing there, that look in your eye. You're looking for good ways to tell me goodbye. Something about people, how they never know they're loving somebody and then letting them go. You're looking for reasons, there ain't no need. Blame it on me. You can blame it on me. I was the one acting like real life was some old love song. I held you too close, couldn't let go. can't lose your cool. These days I know I'll go on home and you can feel free to blame it on me. Hey, I am too rough, I work too hard, I got no cool friends, I drive an old car. I'm not the picture of anyone's dreams, handful of blue bonnets and boots and old jeans. You're looking for reasons, and there ain't no need. You can blame it on me. You can blame it on me. I was the one acting like real life was some old love song. I held you too close, couldn't let go. Can't lose your cool. These days I know I'll go on home and you can feel free to blame it on me. When you started looking for ways out of love, then I've been making mistakes by the dozen. So if you want to leave, you can blame it on me. I held you too close, couldn't let go. Can't lose your cool. These days I know I'll go on home and you can feel free to blame it on me. On me. On me. Well done. Man. How about Josh Hoach on the bass over here, and he playing that arco thing, and so cool. And that was, I just wanted kudos on that request. It wasn't too obscure, but it was where I kind of knew how to play it. It was just right, really, you know? I mean, to have one of those, it's not too weird, it's not one of Charlie's songs, you know, which I'm fine with that, but, yeah, so that was a good one. I appreciate that. Let's do, we played Carousel at the, on our sound check, and it felt so good. Let's do that one right now. That's my attempt at a Merle Haggard song, so here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1. Riding on a carousel, I watch the world go by, and thinking about you and me, and talking to the night, and how the world goes round and round and round, and nothing ever changed. I think about the plans we made when I can't stop my mind, and you know it hurts a little more when you know how hard we try. But there comes that time the music has to stop. It's the end of the ride, and you step off of the carousel and say goodbye.
Maybe we were never meant to be a whole life long. Maybe just a star across the sky, here and gone. But you know the leaves, they're gonna fall. I think I smell the rain. And lovers' dreams, they come and go. And still we try again. And the world just goes round and round and round. It's such a crazy game. But people love a carousel, and no one's to blame. And people love a carousel, and no one's to blame. Thank you very much. Wrote that old one with my old friend Darden Smith. And yeah, I love playing a couple of Charlie songs. I always liked doing this. Back when we would do a few shows here and there, me and Charlie and Jack, and it fall to me to do the set lists, and because neither one of them ever did anything, and. So, and it would just be so irritating to me at that point how I would space out Charlie's songs in the set, you know, because I knew how that would feel, and it was so much fun, and his songs were so instinctively, I don't know, it's just hard to explain, and just the way that he could make it look so easy, the songs that he wrote, and I kind of had thought of a few different ones to play, but then I keep coming back to a couple that I always love to play with him. But this is one of them that is just so much like him. Well, I wish I had my picture on a Rolling Stone today, and I wish that the Enquirer spread a rumor that I was gay. I wish I had some buddies, some movie stars and such. I probably wouldn't worry about the two of us as much. And I'd spend all my money on caviar and cocaine. And I would not remember how you broke my heart today. I wish I had me a supermodel, so skinny and so wild, and a waitress in Nevada says she's carrying my child. I drive down Sunset Boulevard, my hair blowing in the wind, and I'd stop at fancy restaurants, and they'd finally let me in. That's bullshit. I'd spend all my money on caviar and cocaine. I would not remember how you broke my heart. Well, I wish I had my picture with the Rolling Stones today. And I wish the Weekly World News spread a rumor I was gay. I wish I had a buddy, someone like Charlie Sheen. If he'd hang out with Cato Kalin, I guess he'd hang out with me. And I'd spend all my money on caviar and Rogaine. And I would not remember how you broke my heart today. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, when I was young, my mama read me nursery rhymes beside my bed. And though it sounded mighty fine, it made no sense to me. Now that I'm all grown up, it seems my life has changed as such. And I went out and made me up a nursery rhyme for me. It goes bar light, bar bright, first one I see tonight. I wish I might find someone to hold me tight. Hey, diddle, diddle, the man with the fiddle and the girl sings along with the tune. Yeah, one more dance till you turn out the lights and sit down in this saloon. Yeah, I never understood how a big old gal could raise no kids in her shoe. Any old jack goes jumping a candle, needs to find something better to do. The rubber-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub sure sounds kind of funny to me. Yeah, I made up a honky-tonk nursery rhyme, and it's the only one I'll sing. It goes bar light, bar bright, first more than I see tonight. I wish I might find someone to hold me tight. The little man with the fiddle and a girl sings along with the tune. Yeah, one more dance till you turn out the lights and you can sit down in the saloon. Yeah, I never understood how a big old gal could raise no kids in a shoe. Any old jack goes jumping a candle, needs to find something better to do. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub sure sounds kind of funny to me. Made up a honky-tonk nursery rhyme, and it's the only one I'll sing. It goes bar light, bar bright, first bar that I see tonight. I wish I might find someone to hold me tight. Hey, diddle, diddle, man with the fiddle and a girl sings along with the tune. One more dance till you turn out the lights and you can shut down this saloon. I said just one more dance till you turn out the lights and you can shut down this saloon. They say when you were young, it's a shame you don't know. But I remember laughing wherever I'd go. A flirt or a flame, or a friend or a fight. Can't come home now, Ma, 'cause anything might happen tonight. Yeah, the night's on fire. I got a beer and a smoke. Your gut hurts from laughing at some dirty joke that you really shouldn't tell, 'cause you know it ain't right. But you can't help but feeling like anything might happen tonight. With a kiss and a whisper in the backseat of a car, collected young girls just like fireflies in a jar. But the glass is all empty, the wings took flight. So fill it up, good Joe, 'cause anything might happen tonight. But there's beer on my breath as I lean to your ear, and I try not to yell, but you can't hardly hear if we close our eyes and try with all our might. Can you remember that feeling like anything might happen tonight? With the red dress on, she makes me remember back when I was young, and I'd give anything for just a little more moonlight. I can't come home now, Mom, 'cause anything might happen tonight. Thank you very much. That's a song. Yeah, thanks. Charlie's version of that is definitely the best version of that song there. That's a Bandera song for sure. And I was born in Houston. I moved to Bandera when I was 4, and that little town really shows up in definitely a lot of my early songs, and I don't think any of them more than that last one. And then this one here, that my dad is a football coach, and when I was really young, there was this little space under the football stands, like between the big parts on the top and then the bleachers down at the bottom, where the kids could run through there. And there's all kinds of stuff going on down there, you know, people making out, and there's this crazy world during the football game on Friday night, and that just is a little scene that always flows through my head, and I think was the little scene that started me working on this song, kind of. But these two are just the Bandera tunes. And now I keep getting these clips from people, and they show me people in pubs in Ireland all over the country singing, screaming along to this song, and it's the coolest thing to see, but it's just mind-blowing, you know. 2 days past 18, he's waiting for the bus in his army green, sat down in a booth, a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, but you give him a smile. He said, and would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I send one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, nevermore to be alone. When the letter says, my soldier's coming home. Where the letters came from an army camp in California, then Vietnam. He told her of his heart, how it might be love, and all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kinda rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes and see your pretty smile. And don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, never more to be alone. When the letter says, my soldier's coming home. Home, home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. The man said, folks, would you bow your head for the list of local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and no rain red, and nobody really cared. But a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, never more to be alone. When the letter says, the soldier's coming, I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, never more to be alone. When the letter says, my soldier's coming home. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm gonna play this song that I have sometimes pair with that one because it's a little sad, that song is, you know. You like that? I like sad songs too. I did. I worked on it for a long time after I recorded it and put it out. And then when the Chicks recorded it, they didn't ask me about it. It had been years, and I had worked on a new version of the song that I thought was sadder than that version of it. But they did it this way, so I think that's the way it would say. But in the other version, the young girl has a pony named Wildfire. And there came a bitter snow. You can see where this is going. I don't think that's right, though. So I'll do you spiritual now. I was lost in trouble and strife. I heard a voice and it changed my life. And now it's a brand new day. And I ain't ashamed to say you're not alone when you're down and out. I think you know who I'm talking about when I don't know how I'll get through. I ask myself, hey, what would Willie do? Long ago, he came on to us. His words, they were simple, but they went right through us, and the whole world sang along. But then they didn't want to hear his songs, and he was gone, and we thought we had lost him. But he just grew his hair out, and he moved to Austin. And all the people smiled. They came to hear him sing from miles. And like a miracle, all the rednecks and the hippies from New York City down to Mississippi stood together and they raised the brew. When your skies are gray, hey, what would a Willie do? Turn us around there, Queen. You know, sometimes I still wonder when I ain't getting nowhere, what would old Willie do when things get too much to bear? And I can see him sitting on his lonely old bus, and he's got his problems just like any of us. And I bet he'd just take a deep breath and let all them problems go. Take another deep breath and let them all go. Take another deep breath, and then he'd hold it. And I bet he'd feel hungry in a way that seems strange. Yes, hungry for all the things he just can't change. Like the time he passed out in his own bedroom and his ex-wife sewed him up in the sheet and she beat him with a broom and he forgave her. And you think that that's rough. Well, then the IRS came and they took away all his stuff. Sock it to me. I took his golf course and his recording studio, and he just went on out and did another 10,000 shows. But when it's all coming down on you, I think you better ask yourself, hey, what would Willie, what would he do? Hey, what would Willie do? He travels far with nothing but a song and an old guitar and a tour bus and some semi-trucks and 30 crewmen and a little bit of luck. He loves all the people, the rank and the randy. If you don't believe it, take a look at the family. They gon' tell you that it's true. When your skies are gray, and what would Willie do? Big modulation. What would Willie do? He's gonna take a little time, and he talked to old Mickey as they drive on down that line. place is. And that ain't easy to do. But when it's all too much, what would Willie when the game gets rough? Come on. What would Willie when they call your bluff? What would Willie do? Wherever you are tonight, Willie. All right. I put this song away. We had a request for this one, and I didn't play it for a while, but this is my best song I got, so we gotta put it back in there and play it. So, and definitely a Bandera song. I was at a time when I was not doing anything at all with my music, and I was actually driving a truck delivering cabinets, not a cool big semi truck, but a little bobtail thing, and complaining about it and to a girlfriend of mine, and she said, well, why don't you just write a trucker song? There's been a lot of those, you know, you can do that, write about something you know. And so I did start this song called Oh My God, I'm a Trucker. But her point, I think, was to write about something that you know, and so that's what started me with this song. So it was about my family, kind of, you know, warts and all, you know. Y'all know what I mean. Grandpa Charlie smoked and drank whiskey, but he died in 43. Nobody like him in all my kin until my brother and me. He died in a small town so far back they didn't know what hit him, maybe heart attack. That was a drag on my grandma, you know she never really forgave him for that. Most every year on Christmas Day, my dad and me go down where he lay. I don't know what kind of man he'd be, but he'd like my brother and me. Grandmama married a man she found even before Granddaddy hit the ground. Took 45 years, but what do you know? He turned that right around. Grandma would tell about the family, how they come on over from Germany. Oma and Opa was hard folks, though you know how them Germans can be. When she died, we cried and sang that day with the guitars tuned to the doghouse bass. Nobody sings down low and sweet, not like my brother and me. Well, my great-grandpappy on my mother's side made a whole lot of money before he died. He was a wildcatter and in the clan besides, and that was a matter of pride. Never wondered where great-grandpappy went. He lit a cigar neath the oxygen tent. A man of secrets I'll never know, like a letter never sent. They're all living like they should, but all the money in the world didn't do them no good. Their daughter went and married an old hayseed, and they had my brother and me. They say about the small town, take the boy out of Bandera, not the other way around. I don't know, but man, it's true. Those bright lights will get you down. I'm gonna stay on the old concrete, 'cause them city girls, they smell so sweet. And I don't know what the hell they see, but they like my brother and me. They like my brother and me. They still like my brother a little more than they do me. But they like my brother and me. That's true. And we go down to the spur some night and listen to the river neath the pale moonlight and tell our old buddies what it's like to be just like my brother and me. Just like my brother and me. Don't mess with my brother and me. Just like my brother and me. Thank you so much. Oh, so good to be back at the Mucky Duck. Y'all are wonderful. It really is. My mama hit me in a sleeper of a diesel. She never heard about a cradle by the fireside. Her and Daddy taking turns behind a steering wheel. Listen to the winging wind singing me a lullaby. I got my baby teeth a chewing on an alcohol. I got my baby bottle seated at the truck stop. Mama taught me how to read from a road map, counting out the billboards looking for a speed trip. I said upstate and I stayed living on a highway. Dirt road, heavy load, anyways my way. 2-lane, 4-lane, heap snow, heavy rain. Listen to the DJ rolling down the road, oh yeah. I was born to roll. My daddy taught me how to drive when I was 16. I got my sofas by the time that I was 17. When I was 21 and Ma and Pa retired, they traded in a Peter built and bought a little motor home. I cast my savings in and put it in a semi. I'm hauling everything from underwear to dynamite. You can keep the mortgage and the diapers and the Drano. I'll take the highway from Boston to Houston. I said I love staying and I stay living on a highway. Dirt road, heavy load, anyways my way. 2-lane, 4-lane, heat snow, heavy rain. Listen to the DJ rolling down the road, oh yeah. I was born to roll. Come on. I stay living on a highway, dirt road, heavy load, anyways my way. 2-lane, 4-lane, heat snow, heavy rain. Listen to the DJ rolling down the road, oh yeah. I was born to roll. Oh yeah. I was born to roll. Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Here's a song I'm always going to play for sure. I never get tired of it. It's a song that changed my life. It's really did. It was the first one that somebody, took out and to a bit broader audience. And so, and I love their version of it. Tim McGraw and Faith Hill sang this song, and such a sweet thing. Here we are, what is left of a husband and a wife, with 4 good kids who have a way of getting on with their lives. I'm not old, but I'm getting a whole lot older every day. It's too late to keep from going crazy. I got to get away. The reasons that I can't stay don't have a thing to do with being in love. And I understand that loving a man shouldn't have to be this rough. You ain't the only one who feels like this, so we're down to win. I don't know why you gotta be angry all the time. Our boys are strong, they're spitting the image of you when you were young. I hope someday they can see past what you have become. And I remember every time I said I would never leave. What I can't live with is memories of the way you used to be. The reasons that I can't stay don't have a thing to do with being in love. And I understand that loving a man shouldn't have to be this rough. You ain't the only one who feels like this world left you far behind. I don't know why you gotta be angry all the time. 20 years came and went since I walked out of your door. I never quite made it back to the one I was before. And God, it hurts me to think of you, for the light in your eyes was gone. Sometimes I don't know why this old world can't leave well enough alone. The reasons that I can't stay have a thing to do with being in love. And now I understand that loving a man shouldn't have to be this rough. You ain't the only one who feels like this world left you far behind. I don't know why you gotta be angry all the time. I don't know why you gotta be angry all the time. I don't know why you gotta be angry all the time. Thank you so much. Man. Man, I think we played everything. We'll play that for sure. 12 bar? What, Poor Man's Son? Oh, wow, I don't know that one. Yeah. What was that? Oh, 12 bar? That could be cool. Yeah. There you go. Starts with D, right? just calling, let me know she's gone. There's nothing left to say. Besides, I hit her with your honor and I'm moving away. I got the feeling it's just no use. I got the 12-bar blues. And at night in this town, there ain't a place to go. We got no penny arcade and a picture show. The sun goes down and then I'm headed out to where the lights are dim. The people love to get loose when I got the 12-bar blues. Sleepy little town where you wouldn't think there was nobody around, but the sound of the swinging doors on the honky-tonks, they got a dozen or more, and the hardest thing is to choose when I got the 12-bar blues. Oh, Jeff Queen, come on. The best jukebox down at Jimmy and Joe's. My picture on the wall at the Yellow Rose. My pinball game at Bill's. The best hardwood floor at Henry's Bar and Grill. They wash away my bad news when I got the 12-bar blues. In the sleepy little town where you wouldn't think there was nobody around, but the sound of the swinging door on the honky-tonks, I got a dozen or more. The hardest thing is to choose when you got the 12-bar. Now, one more time in the sleepy little town where you wouldn't think there was nobody around, but the sound of the swinging door on the honky-tonks, I got a dozen or more. The hardest thing is to choose when I got the 12-bar blues. In the sleepy little town where you wouldn't think there was nobody around, but the sound of the swinging door on the honky-tonks, I got a dozen or more, and the hardest thing is to choose. I got the 12-bar. I said the hardest thing is to choose when I got the 12-bar. Yeah. I tried to give you a bass solo and it didn't work, you know. Y'all missed it. Next time. All right. Next year. I didn't have to turn my head whenever you walked in. The only one to let these chills roll down my skin. My heart beats faster. I hear your name. I feel my confidence slipping away. Y'all been so good tonight, but you gotta sing on this one. I thought I was doing fine. Yeah. About to get you off my mind. I see your face and then I'm around your pretty little finger again. Oh yeah, now. If like ages since you lay down in my arms. I see no good reason, but still I'm tangled in your charms. My God, you're smiling. You catch my eye. My heart is pounding deep inside. I thought I was doing fine, but to get you off my mind, I see your face and then I wrapped around your pretty little finger again. Oh, yeah. One more time, Jeff Queen on electric guitar, everybody. I ain't gonna let no man go down without a fight. My stars and walls look bitter in a bright daylight. My God, you're smiling. I call your name. I feel my confidence slipping away. I thought I was doing fine, but to get you off my mind, I see your face and then I'm around your pretty little thing. One more, I thought I was doing fine, but to get you off my mind, I see your face and then I'm around your pretty little finger again. Your finger again. Baby, I'm around your pretty little finger. Baby, I'm Thank y'all so much. I really had a wonderful time tonight. Really, really wonderful. Thank y'all so much. Josh Hogue on the bass, Argo, and Jeff Queen on the guitar. Thank y'all so much. Man, what a cool thing. Thanks for Rusty and Teresa and Shane, everybody at the Mucky Duck. They're really wonderful to be back. Thank y'all.